Hello everybody, we are back with more Persona 4. If you haven't been following, this is basically more or less part 2 of what's going on yesterday. Nanako has passed away. We have decided not to throw Namatame into the TV, and we are continuing. Episode 63.
Yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV.
We don't know why he's doing it though.
It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Because we need to understand why he says that it's saving and not killing.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them, though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Yep. I feel the same way, man.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader. All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
Alright. Full Arcana again. Boom. Max. This game is over. Yes, stuff is happening. Yes, Full Arcana. Loki, the ultimate form of the Full Arcana. Yep. Maximum level, you've mastered the investigation team social link, your power to encrypt personas with the Full Arcana has reached its maximum. Charlie Tunico has forged a bond that cannot be broken by mastering the full social link. You can now use Loki, the shapeshifter. Boom! Hit it again. It's like a gold mine. I don't even know what this is. The Judgment? It brings thee closer to the truth. Judgment. Is this a new one? Seekers of the Truth? Boom.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
Haha.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Alright.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Loading.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
It's a good question.
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
Tish.
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning.
Yeah.
But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well.
Haha.
Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
I got a taste for killing now.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano. Although, her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
I don't. Not who's Namatame?
Ugh, this is so confusing.
It would be for you, Chie.
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Wow.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Wow. Way to be a dick. What are you guys waiting for? He just said you go.
Where am I?
Oh god, Ghost Teddy. He died too.
Is this Teddy's world?
Yes. Game over. Teddy's world.
This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital.
And then I fell into a TV.
That's right. Nana-chan.
I know, it's sad, Teddy.
I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist?
I don't know, Teddy.
I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there.
Yep, you sure did.
That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guy, Sensei, what should I do?
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say?
What?
Nanako-chan's alive?
Oh man, she came around. she came back from death miraculously. That does not happen. That does not happen. Well, see, she wasn't actually dead in the first place. I just had my foot on one of those cords, and sorry about that.
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
Oh my god.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan.
No, I'm just kidding you guys. She's dead. I had the IV hooked up to myself.
Oh my god!
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Come on! Stop crying, you two!
I just killed her again.
You all should go home for
You happy now? You girls had to cry, didn't you? I killed her.
I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment.
Why are you speaking with him tomorrow? Tell him right now. Yo, Dojima. Yo, Dada alive.
It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Wait a second, where's Teddy?
Oh, that kid. He walked into a TV.
I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
I'm not in my room. Like I said that all fast.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital.
Good thinker, now USK. Good thinking.
I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Very polite. They did something about Japan. They have like, yeah. Oh God.
I couldn't save. Why? Naomi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden?
Shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to get some sleep.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
It's snowing.
Oh, it's snow.
It's actually ash. We're all dying. Arrgh.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. Ugh, it's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, all right?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
You're all by yourself, all by your lonesome. I hope. No way of knowing. Something new in your inbox. Oh. Oh. Yeah, man. That's cool. Hey. I haven't talked to you in like a year, but okay, man. Yeah. Basically, what that is that they send you a text of like everyone that's not in the detective league, you know, all your closest friends, like for instance, if I got up to 10 with the nurse, she would have texted me there. So yeah, I only got up to 10th rank with them, with Ku and Daisuke, but Giant Bomb, they only got the nurse. They didn't get strength up all the way. I mean, if I tried really hard, I probably could have got all of them, but I'm playing for fun right now. I'm not like trying to go through a walkthrough style, like, okay, this day I have to do this. I'm just playing for fun, you know. Yeah, look at this new Katatsu. That's some sick stuff. What's in the fridge, yo? Oh. Let's see if the weather is gonna ever get better. Nope, apparently not. Let's go and I guess, jeez, wasting days when I could be getting up my understanding. Bum 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 bum.
It's
Hello.
been quite some time.
Hello. It
Not
seems.
be alarmed. You are fast asleep. from the
Yo,
real
for
world.
real? This is like a
I
lucid
have
dream.
summoned you within your dreams. Now
Shit.
then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far.
Ha ha. You're telling me.
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I do not believe I will be able to do it. I can solve it, I know.
Splendid!
Yes.
The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
That'd be bad.
Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
Okay.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I quit pretending.
Okay.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
I like how just the one dude just like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
I'm thinking.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Yep.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Sure you will.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Whatever, Chie.
Right. Together.
Alright. No Rize, no Kanji.
And it seems you have comrades with you as
Oh no,
well.
Rize said something, didn't
Those
she?
heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Oh, Kanji did too. Everyone besides for Naoto, I'm pretty sure. And Teddy. Oh no, the car
We'll
stopped.
be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
This is crazy.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
I'm reflecting as hard as I can.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently.
What?
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Are you like stoned right now, Margaret? Like what?
Just so.
Okay.
The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
You guys must be like coked up on like some effing good stuff.
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation, rather than action.
Margaret, give me another line of cocaine. What? Is it the doorbell? We're in a car. Oh, in the real world? Oh god. Yep, I've been sleeping. Hello. Jesus.
Teddy's missing.
Oh, fuck.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side.
Hey. Why would they? They can't just go on the TV without me. I mean, Jesus. It's dangerous.
We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
I guess. I don't know.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
It's a lost cause. Let's just go get high. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something
No
funnier.
luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings.
Your readings. Oh yeah, you're the one that's all fancy pants with your psychic stuff.
I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
You gotta do better, damn it, Rise. His life is at stake here. Come on.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
That's true. This may be the time for contemplation rather than action. No use getting worked up.
Yeah, you're right.
He's a bear. For gosh sake. He's probably hibernating or some shit. It is getting wintertime, so...
He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case.
That's actually just what I just said, girl. Basically. At least that's what I was thinking. Come on.
It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location.
And then what?
We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
What? The thing we've been
Let's
talking
quickly
about?
review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy if you think about it. There's only been 2 murders this entire game, if you don't count the copycat murder. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy. Well, I mean, he kind of murdered Nanako, but she came back. So, yeah.
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them.
Okay.
After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It
Yep.
was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
Haha.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Mitsuo Kubo.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer?
Yep.
That's what's bothering me.
Okay.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
Let's go talk to him.
You lost me.
God, Kanji.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Exactly.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
Insane in the membrane.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
I think that's exactly what it includes.
Could he mean saving them through death?
It's possible.
He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
Yep.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai?
That's hilarious, Kanji. There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
That's a good point.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If
Thank
he
you.
thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV.
Or maybe the one in the Midnight Channel wasn't actually him.
Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
Yeah, we know.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, makes sense.
Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean... Wait, so what are we trying to think here? Could there be something that proves this possibility? The possibility of what? I don't... That has nothing to do with it. I don't... The diary says the names of the people he killed, but that doesn't prove that there's someone else involved. Copycat murder, that kind of proves someone else is involved, but not someone that is involved in these. The warning letter... Didn't the warning letter say something about, you know, I'll kill someone close to you? Shouldn't it have said, I'll save someone close to you? But then why would he even threaten him with throwing him in the TV? He thought that was saving him. So the warning letter, right?
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
Don't rescue anymore. See, if the killer thought that we were rescuing people, but Namatame thought that he was saving them, so wouldn't he think that we're hurting them, we're killing them? Put in and killed. But yeah, exactly. Namatame didn't think that he was killing people. He thought that he was saving them. He wouldn't say they'd be put in and killed. He'd say they will be put in and saved.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Yeah.
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
Yeah, good way to say that, GA. That's exactly what I just said, you know, but you just go ahead and just think that you know it.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right?
he would have to be involved with this, obviously, if he knows the situation and the status of all the people that, you know, are being put in and killed.
If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
There's an accomplice here.
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So, Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
The only way to find out is going there.
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed.
The only way we can figure this out is by talking to him himself and ask him and try to understand it from his perspective. That's the only way we can figure this out.
In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died.
Yeah.
If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did.
Yeah, basically.
It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then, it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
No, it probably still would have been, or no, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe he, I don't know. This is confusing.
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Yeah, we just need to question him and understand why he thinks that he was saving people. Boom.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
We're gonna dress up like doctors and walk in. Hey, I'm a doctor. I need to go check on my patient.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police.
Now you ice this fool and we'll all run in.
I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
Kanji, hide the body.
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list.
Boom.
I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes.
Oh, you're gonna hear some messed up shit, man.
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too.
How convenient.
This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
Something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
It's just gonna be like, it's gonna be like Kanji, like exploding, like having a bomb.
Well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful.
Go.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
What up?
Wow. There's nothing much inside that suspicious object.
Besides for that time bomb. It's gonna go off in 10 minutes. We gotta hurry.
So he won't be gone long.
All right. And now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Namatame-san, There's something we'd like to ask you.
Oh God.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
Alright, let's go. Let's find out the first person that he threw in. Because if we know the first person that he threw in, we will know if he killed the first two that were murdered. Who'd you throw in first? Ah, okay.
Huh? Me?
So we know that the first two people weren't thrown in by him. Basically, he has committed no murder so far. Okay. Just to confirm what he just to confirm what he just pointed out, let's make sure we know. Did you kill those two girls?
They were killed.
That wasn't the best question because we don't know if what we should have asked was, did you try to save those two girls?
I couldn't save them.
Yeah, okay, we know that now. So, is saving killing? We already know that it's not, but okay.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Alright, so we know that he doesn't have bad intentions at least. He just doesn't know better.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
And since we saved Yukiko, technically, he thought that what he did was right, so he kept on repeating it over and over.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Okay, let's ask him first, why did he even go on the TV in the first place?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
So he didn't even know the TV was bad up until he went in. He thought he threw them in there and they were all safe. Okay. Let's figure out if he did send us these warning letters or not. Why the warning letters?
What are you talking about?
Alright, so definitely the warning letters and the first two people were the other people, not Namatame. Then does he know who killed the first two? Who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
As I thought.
Yep.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
We're working on it, but we need your help.
Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first, but now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You willing to listen? Do my story?
Yeah, sure. Anime time. Or not.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties.
Always good to do.
I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
Interesting.
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Dang, son.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
More cutscenes, yay.
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
She doesn't care.
But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please!
It was too late.
The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yeah.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart.
Jesus, Chie.
Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life.
Interesting.
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV.
Yukiko.
That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then?
I guess I'm gonna have to kidnap her.
The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side.
Yep.
Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her?
Interesting logic.
What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
Interesting.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break. You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
God, Chie, obviously he's a good man. He's just trying to help us out. And then you had to go and accuse him. Come on.
I felt I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
All right. All right, just lay back. We're gonna explain this to you. It's gonna be kind of hard for you, but yeah, you were actually hurting them more than helping them.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
No, just other little girls, you know.
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place.
Well, I mean, that was just Nanako's vision of heaven.
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
Yeah.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
You really had no way of knowing, dude. I mean, for all we know, if you didn't put her in the TV, you might have been put in there anyways.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
Yep. What's done is done, man. You did what you thought was right. That's all that matters.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
It's alright, dog.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Don't worry.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the
Naoto,
TV.
dude, cop. There's a cop in here. Shh. 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 Whatever, we're just gonna social link up in here. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. 3. We're just knocking these out, man. We'll be up to 10 in no time. What are you gonna
Get out of
about?
here. I told you, he's almost ready to be transported.
Yeah.
Better not see you rest.
Yep. We got it.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
What if he's not flaking out? What if something's wrong and he's hurt?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents, and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
The trail never gets cold.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only... And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it.
Sure.
Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
Okay.
I hope we can find out.
Yep. Just like, whatever. Alright. Get some rest. Alright. I think that'll do it for today. Boy, it's almost an hour long. Time goes by fast in Persona World. What? No! This is the worst. Alright. Better backup save. This is scary. I hate it when it does that. I hate it. Hate it. I better save again. Just add a 5th save slot now. I don't want anything bad to happen. This is scary. We're so close to the end. I can feel it. Alright guys, we'll see you later.